What's up, y'all? I'm here with my boy
Photoman K Black.
Photoman K Black, and what's up with you?
Bro?
Chilling.
Man?
I'm good. So we on Kings Amongst Kings, and my boy Ken, he like it's good to meet you. So how long have you been doing photography, and give people a history of who you are if they don't know you?
All right, so quick backstory. Fun fact, I tell everybody this: I hated photography at first, man. Like, I did not enjoy it at all. But that was about back in 2015. So I'm almost going on my 5th year being a photographer, and like every year, man, I just loved it more and more. It's been getting better and better. And then, the more you practice on something, the more people that start to come your way. You never know what type of opportunities you might come into. So that's just where I've been at with it, man. For real.
Yeah. So with the how did you get into photography, and like what's the back history of you getting into photography?
All right, so I went to a trade school, a technical school, along with my high school. I would spend half the day at my high school, half the day at my technical school. And the program I was taking was called Commercial Arts. And in the program, it was illustration, graphic design, and photography. I was cool with the photography. I was cool with the graphic design and the illustration. I could not stand the photography. I didn't start liking the photography until I got my first camera for Christmas. It was a little point and shoot drawing, a little Canon. And I took a picture with it, and I was just like, damn, dog, this is fun. All right, so I just started taking more pictures. And then my birthday came around, and I got another camera. It was a big boy camera. It was a Pentax. Not top of the line, but it's nice entry level DSLR. And I took a picture of a cork, and that's when it was just solidified. I was like, yeah, this is definitely something I'm about to be doing for a long time. And then I did my first model shoot for my cousin, and those pictures came out crazy. For my first shoot, I was impressed with myself, honestly, because I was nervous the whole time. Like, my hands were shaking with the camera. I didn't know what to do with myself, but he loved the pictures, and that's when I learned that that's all that mattered. When it comes to photography, is if the client loved the pictures, that's good money right there.
So when you do your photography, is it like a certain style that you going in looking for, or is it something that just come along the way?
It depends on how I'm feeling that day. I base my photography on how I'm feeling on a certain day. I have my own style, but I like to switch it up just to show that I have a little bit of diversity when it comes to the art. But if I'm feeling like I need some action in my pictures on a particular day, then I'll have somebody, jump and do some crazy pose while they in the air or whatever. But other than that, I do like the portrait, like just my regular portraits, man. Nice, clean pictures. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about cleanliness and aesthetics. So that's my main style. As long as it's clean, nice, colors pop, nice depth of field, I'm good.
Doing the photos, who are the people that you migrate to, like race, ethnicity, like women, who are those?
So the women definitely are a big part of my career, because women, they like getting their pictures taken, man. So they always gonna like getting their pictures taken. So they always come to me, can you take my picture for this, that, and the third? So, but I don't really I don't really discriminate too much. But if I had to, I would just say I like taking pictures of the sisters, man. You could just do so much with the sisters, man. They got afro, like they could switch up their look so much, And sometimes you get the ones that's just fearless, and then they just going all in and they having fun. And then you got the ones that you kind of gotta coach a little bit, but once you get them warmed up, they be alright. So definitely the sisters, honestly.
So would you consider yourself a professional, or would you consider yourself a full-out artist, a photographer, or what do you consider yourself?
All right, so here's how that goes. I consider myself just as an entrepreneur, right? So I do photography. That's my main thing. So I like to say I'm a jack of all trades, but a master at one.
Okay.
you know how they usually say a master at none, but I'm a master at one, and that's my photography. So I do a little bit of poetry. I write music. I've been doing that recently a lot more. What else? I also do video, of course. I still draw a little bit, and you know, I just try to do things that can help me have a bigger range of income, have more than one source of income, as opposed to just sticking to the photography and having that be my one source.
And that's crazy you said that, because I was going to ask you, how, like, with the photography, how do you do other things in the artistry way, like poetry, music? I was going to ask you why photography and not music or anything, but that's crazy you said that.
Yeah.
But is photography, is it like a outlet for you or anything?
Honestly, it is, man. Like, when I be at work, I get stressed out, you know, for whatever reason, whether that be annoying, you know, customers that come through or whatever. I always look to photography as that peace of mind. I go out after work. I don't even care how tired I am. I go out, I come down here, I just see what I can catch, and then the whole time I'm focused on trying to catch something and it take my mind away from the BS that was going on at work, you know what I mean? So, and it's not even just at work, it's other things. That's just how life works. You know, you get stressed out in life, and I don't really let it get to me, because I know that I got photography to fall back with me.
So is this something you see yourself doing down the road, and with some endeavors you would like to add along to your photography, you know, business-wise?
So, business-wise, I definitely want to open up a studio sometime soon. I know that's going to take some time, and especially if I'm trying to open it in the city, that's going to require a lot of money. So I've been thinking of putting my own pictures on shirts and stuff, and people have really been, you know, banging with it, and they said that they would definitely be behind that and definitely support it. So I would do I got shirts, I could still sell, you know, prints, my pictures and all that, you know, frames and stuff. So along with doing shoots for people, I still have pictures that I can sell to people that aren't of those people that I'm selling them to, feel me? Or I, you know, get them in some attire or whatever. So, excuse me. And that's like, those are two other forms of income that I have with photography by itself, not including like music or anything else, because I don't even know what I'm gonna do with music, honestly. But I just do it for fun. It's the poetry and the music is for fun for right now, but the photography, that's the money maker.
Is it with the photography? Is it something you like? Are you one of them historians when it comes to photography? Like, you dig into the classic, the ones who've done it before you, or just something you just go along the way and you just find yourself your own way? Like, is it your own way?
It's a bit of both, actually. Like, if excuse me, anyone who knows me, they know that I study every day on photography. Monday through Sunday, I'm studying. Whether that's just a quick YouTube video, or because I'm mostly self-taught, so whether that's a quick YouTube video or just literally playing with my camera to see what I could do with it that's new that I haven't done before. But mainly, I do like to look back on the people who've done it before me. No matter how big of a name they were or how small of a name they were, they still had some type of impact on the art. So I look back at people that did it back then, and I also look at people doing it now, because the people who are doing it now, you don't want to be like everybody else, feel me? So I try to make sure that I'm not doing it like everybody else. And when it comes to photography, it's something that no matter what you think you're doing first, you're not the first one to do it.
Right.
So, you know, to any photographers who are, you know, not to discourage anybody, but try to keep your ideas fresh, you feel me? So that would be that's a piece of advice I would give to anybody doing photography. But yeah, and when I'm studying people, I just mold it into my own, and then
Still from the grease and put it into your own.
Yeah.
Thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's cool. So how hard, tough, because a lot of people who watching, they'll probably just be like, it's easy to be a photographer. You just pick up a camera, take pictures. But what really goes into being a photography, like the preparation and stuff like that? How tough is it living it? You know?
Yeah. So you mean like you asking like in terms of like is it easy to take pictures?
Yeah, like is it easy? Is it just easy of being a photographer? Is it?
It's easy if you know the principles of art itself. Like if you know how color works, if you know how composition works, and so on and so forth. You know, textures and all of that stuff. If you know the basics of art, then photography really won't be too difficult to learn. But if you're somebody who's a first time, you know, camera holder, picking up a camera, looking to become more artsy in terms of taking pictures, then it's a little bit challenging. But like I said, I'm self-taught, and if I could teach myself, anybody could teach themselves. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely willing to help anybody who wants to learn.
So are you independent, and what's your outlook? Are you trying to do collaborations with other photographers and stuff like that?
I would love to do collaborations with other people, man, because when you just in that creative space, it doesn't do anything but help you constantly stay creative and stay fresh. And that's what art is. It's a matter of being fresh, being artsy, and just having the vision and the ideas, feel me? So I would love to collaborate with a lot of people, but not a lot of people. I don't know too many people that are photographers from, you know, where I come from. I know a couple, but I don't see those people too often. But like, if I meet somebody, I've met a lot of people in the city, and those people, they hit me up from time to time. They be like, yo, you should check this place out. And I tell them the same, check this place out if you've never been there. So when you collaborate with people, man, that's definitely a good way to go.
So with you, like, what's a little bit of back history for people who want to understand who you are? Like, why should they, you know, like where you come from, which you know, a little history.
So like just some history about myself?
Yeah, like growing up, and why should the average person like just feel you? You know?
Okay. So growing up, I'm from West Philly. At first, you know, as a kid, you just kind of start testing a lot of stuff, you know, and you get the typical question, what do you want to be when you grow up? My answer was, I don't know. I didn't know. For a while, I wanted to be an architect. Then I wanted to be like an illustrator for animated movies and stuff. But for a long time, I didn't know. And my love for art came from my older brother. My older brother was the illustrator. He had tons of comic books. Like, the way we would do it was, we would make a comic and say it was a comic everybody knew already, or say it was like superheroes or whatever. He would have us play certain characters, and whatever we would say we did, he would draw it in the book. So, and then we like would roll dice and stuff just to see like what the chances are, like just like a movie, I guess. And that sparked my love for art. So he made me want to draw. And the funny part is, I never could draw like him. But when I learned how to draw, he couldn't draw like me.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, so illustration turned to graphic design switched me over to photography in a little bit, because they all kind of mesh together in a way. But yeah, in terms of like other things about me, like I said, grew up West Philly, lived a lot of different nice places. I lived on Broad Street, lived in the suburbs, lived in high-rise, you know, apartments, and I'm just a simple person, man. I don't make too much noise out here, man. I'm not some knucklehead. I mind my business. I go to work, make my money, study my craft. That's all.
So, which your brother, you know, your brother is an inspiration to you. Is he still into the arts?
Mm-hmm. He's actually an animator now. He makes some movies on YouTube, like animated movies on YouTube. They're dope. And it's hard work. And he tried to show me how to do it. I was like, you got that. I can't. Man, that's definitely hard work, but I tip my hat to him for that because he switched up his lane. And I tell him all the time, you just gotta stay dedicated to it. And he took some time off, and I told him, if you didn't take the time off, look where you probably would be. Just because when he was at it, he didn't do anything but get better. And so yeah, he does animations on YouTube, and he's one of the closest people I have in my life that are the creative people, out of creative people. Like, we always talk about art in some type of way, whether that's just art that pertains to people or art that pertains to us. So we always have that conversation, and you know, when I'm feeling low in terms of my inspiration, it kind of brings me back up and re-inspires me a lot. So yeah, my brother's definitely one of those people.
Yeah, that's what's up. So are you close with your like your people, like your family and stuff like that?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. My I live with my mom right now. I was kicking it with my dad and my stepmom for yesterday. I saw a lot of my family yesterday, actually. We had a family reunion. And that was, you know, it was good to be around people you haven't seen in a long time. You get the, God, I ain't seen you since you was such and such age, man. But yeah, it's nothing but love for my folks, man. Because at the end of the day, when you ain't got nobody, you got your folks. So that's how I look at it, and I cherish my peoples, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. So we were on King Amongst Kings, and the reason why I chose to Photoman Black K Black is because, like, I know he got good energy, and I see him doing positive things and like bright things in the future. And it's crazy because a lot of people ride bandwagons. If you don't have a name, they don't want to give you a shot a day, or they'll wait until you finally get the cosign, or they'll wait until, like, you know, just something spark to ride the wave. Yeah, but they don't never want to build with you. It's crazy because we from Philly, so you know the Sixers motto is trust the process. But a lot of people don't really believe in ride and building the process.
Right.
They want to wait until it's already there.
Right,
so
right, exactly.
That's why you got a lot of Lakers and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, there's nothing wrong. But I'm just saying that's why it's like a lot of people who want them to, you know, but it's like,
yeah, no matter what, dog. One thing about me is I rep Philly. Like, you can always catch me in a Sixers shirt or Eagles gear. Like, I rep Philly. Not to say there's not other teams that I don't have and I don't like, but Philly, that's home.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it is a process because it's my bedrock, man. Philly home plate. I could travel all around the world. It's like running bases. I travel first, second, third, but you always gotta come back home, right?
Yeah,
So that's how I look at it.
That's how I always do. I always say, like, at the time I did want to leave Philly, but it's crazy when you leave. You always want to leave home or whatever, but when you come back, I just be like, you find yourself always still talking about where you want to leave. You be like, damn, I want to leave Philly, but then when you leave, you always talking about Philly, where you from and all that.
Right.
And you like, so sometimes then when you get back, you like, damn, I want to leave so bad, but it's crazy because you see yourself, you like, you don't want to be there, but when you go on, you still find out bringing up the memories and stuff like that.
Right.
So I say, like, I think Philly just mold a lot of greatness, like.
It does, man.
Because even in the music, like, it's like once Philly make it, they always take over somewhere. Like, Will Smith and them in the movies, and Meek in the rap game.
Right.
Now I'm looking at Kevin Hart in the comedy.
Exactly.
Black Thought with the roots and stuff. It's just, people just, when Philly hit, they run and take over.
He actually, you know, Questlove lived in my building back when I was a young boy. Like, across the hall when we lived on Broad Street. That was tough. But yeah, dog, it's funny you say that because I remember I went to New York for the first time on my birthday last year, right? And that blew a lot of people's mind. They were like, what, you ain't ever been to New York? Oh man, I've been working. I gotta make this money. But it was funny, I was in Harlem and I was like, yo, this look like Market Street, dog, like, or this look like somewhere that's in West Philly. Like, and it was just, I couldn't really enjoy New York because I was so stuck in just thinking about Philly. So I had to get out of that, but I definitely dig where you coming from with that one, dog. That's true. That's facts.
That's crazy. That's cool though, man. But I definitely appreciate you. Like, just let us know what everything you wanna update us on. Like, what you got coming along. Where do you see yourself in a few years? You know, just anything you wanna update us on.
So I'm doing a project right now called the Still Human Project, where I've been going around the city taking pictures of the homeless people, because it's bad down here, man. So I'm trying to shed some light on that and just trying to get people to realize, like, these people are still humans, dog. Like, if you was out here living like these people, dog, they gotta be out here when it feel like this. You talking about you don't want to go outside, but they gotta be out here. Feel me? So, it's just the gist of the project is I just want people to respect other people, or just have some type of consideration for other people, because life ain't easy, man. Like, life threw curveballs at these people and they swung and they missed, man. So I'm trying to help shed some light on this issue in Philly, because it's bad. So that's my biggest project that I'm working on. I'm gonna put it in a book, and sometime next year I'll have the book out and you could buy it. I'm only gonna make 60 copies the first go around, but if they sell out and I start getting requests for more, then I'll definitely print some more. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to some of them, put their stories in a book, and then and when I sell the book, I'm not keeping the money for myself. I'm giving each sale will go towards some type of foundation that looks to help homeless people. So, cause I'm somebody who I love giving back, man. You can't take it with you, and some people don't got much to take with them in the first place. So, I'm all about giving back and showing some love, man. Philly, the city of brotherly love, right? So that's how I look at it. And yeah, I got monthly projects that I do. That's my long-term project. I got short projects that I do within the month. This month, I'm still trying to work it out. It's still early in the month, so but if y'all follow me on the gram, keep up with me. If anybody ever want to be a part of one of my monthly projects, let me know, because anybody's welcome. I don't discriminate, so come through, show some love. I got y'all.
That's what's up, man. But we here with Photoman K Black, and you watching Kings Amongst Kings. We out.
Keep it around. Alright,
yo, that's what's up though. It's crazy because I was just looking at your photos, and I was like the last, like, I don't know how many, but the last ones you was doing, they was in like black and white,
yeah,
and all
like
that, and you was doing like, that's why I asked, like, where your vision at with it and stuff like that. That's crazy. That's what you working on.
Yeah. Cause I'm trying to do some crazy things out here, bro. Like,